Piper with the Thursday video, and it's Thursday the 25th of April. Starting with Bitcoin this morning, where we have got this golden cross, the 50-day moving average has crossed above the 200-day. It's the first time that's happened in a while. Essentially, I look for 5 ways up as my main trend indicator. This is certainly helpful. People will be no doubt joining this trend, but at the moment we have a 1, 2, and a 1, 2, and a 5 part 3. So I noticed some comments somewhere that people seem to be surprised that this rally failed, but that's just what you expect in a fifth wave. A fifth wave is going to go up, and then it's going to fail and come down again. So we now have a fourth wave coming in, and then another fifth wave, so another failure. But of course, it may not fail immediately. It may generate some higher prices first. That will then complete 3, then another ABC decline, and then one more fifth wave to finally make these 5 waves up. So all good stuff, but probably a little bit sluggish, and it's only going to be, I think, a few months hence when we've got the full 5 waves in place, followed by a bigger ABC, that we could see some real fireworks in the crypto markets. That's my expectation. Things always change. I mean, there are alternative counts. This could be perhaps just 1 of 3, so that would allow a much stronger rally once the current correction is over. There are also negative counts in the sense that this could just be an A, B, and a C. That would obviously not be very good, suggesting new lows. I think that's a very low probability at the moment, but it's best to be aware of the possibilities and also look out for what would change in the price action to change things. So, for example, a move back below wave 1 here, around 4250, so around here, would be a big warning sign. So we don't want to see that very much. In fact, we don't want to see that at all, to be quite honest. So we need contained corrections, new highs for the next few weeks to complete this 5-wave pattern. It could take 2 months, in fact. Right, looking at gold, my target's been around 1250, 1260. We got pretty close to 1266. It's not impossible to lows in here, but the wave pattern here is not terribly conclusive. So I would think a little bit more that the downside is quite likely. Quite a nice spike though. So I mean, there's really nothing really to get too excited about right now. Even if the low is in, we'll see a retracement at some point. So again, I'm not too concerned. Plus, of course, I'm positioned in stocks, ETFs, etc., and bullion. So I want to add to spread betting positions, but I'm in no great rush to do so. But we're very close now to the expected lows. If we go below 1250, that would be of concern, but it depends on the form that takes, and we can discuss that if that happens. Well, looking at the Dow, no change here. We've got the ABC off the top, which we saw last year. We then got this 1, 2, 3, 4. Now a final, I believe, 1, 2, a 3 up to here. So we've got a 4 due. I think it will overlap with the 1 wave. And then I'm expecting a final rally to see it take us to new highs, which could be an all-time peak. That would fit the bill quite well, I think, for the expectations of what's going on at the moment. The 8 wave theorist that Prechter has been producing for quite a long time now, having called peaks for quite a few times in the last few months, now reckons the peak is 2022 or something. This is probably a good contrary indicator, in fact. It's hard to have too much faith in a guy who, I'd say, keeps calling peaks and suddenly it's 3 years hence or 2 years hence. He hasn't made some great calls, of course. I'm not knocking him, but in that sense. But it does seem rather going from calling for peaks now suddenly in 3 years' time does seem rather excessive. Meanwhile, the DAX has hit the 61.8% retracement level around 122,334. It's fallen back a little bit. So again, we may see a similar pattern with one last rally coming in. Looking at the 5-minute chart on the DAX, this is where the Fibonacci level was. So blip up about 20 points higher. Possible 5 waves down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. 1, 2. So we could see a 3rd wave decline there, I think, possibly. But again, I think it's probably a correction before we see higher prices. All right, finally, let's quickly look at FTSE. This is the 5-minute chart also. So again, here we've got 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So maybe an A, B, C rally, perhaps to before we see another sell-off. But again, I think a correction at this point is most likely. Well, that's all today. Hope you found it interesting and useful. Back to report of the weekend. Have a great day and thanks for listening, and bye for now.